Hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel Rise and Thrive Network. Today, we're diving into 5 simple but powerful habits that can transform your life, starting right now. If you're ready to make positive changes without feeling overwhelmed, you're in the right place. So let's jump in. You know that feeling when you wake up and just feel off? Like you're already behind before you've even started your day? We've all been there. But what if I told you there's a simple way to completely shift that energy and set yourself up for a day that feels aligned, productive, and even joyful? It's all about starting your day with intention. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning and getting sucked into the vortex of emails, social media, or the news, sound familiar? Take just a few minutes for yourself. This could look like sitting up in bed and taking a few deep breaths, feeling the sunlight on your face, or even writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Think of it as a sacred pause before the day begins, a chance to connect with yourself and what truly matters. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring to this day? Do you want to feel focused and productive, creative and inspired, maybe calm and grounded? Whatever it is, name it. You might even want to write it down on a post-it note and stick it somewhere you'll see it throughout the day. Trust me, this small shift can make a world of difference in how your day unfolds. Let's talk about gratitude, my friends. And no, I don't mean just saying thank you when someone holds the door open for you, although that's always nice too. I'm talking about cultivating a deep, genuine sense of appreciation for the good things in your life, big and small. Here's the thing, our brains are wired to focus on the negative. It's a survival mechanism, right? But dwelling on what's wrong, what we don't have, or what's stressing us out can keep us stuck in a cycle of negativity. Gratitude is the antidote to that. The beautiful thing about gratitude is that it's available to us in every single moment. Did you wake up in a warm bed this morning? Were you greeted by a furry friend or a loved one? Did you have a delicious cup of coffee or tea? These might seem like small things, but when we take the time to truly appreciate them, something magical happens. Our perspective shifts. We start to see the abundance that already surrounds us, and that, my friends, is a game changer. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for in a journal each night, or simply taking a moment throughout your day to pause and appreciate the beauty around you. Let's talk about the incredible power of moving our bodies. And before you click away thinking, oh no, not another workout lecture, hear me out. This isn't about pushing yourself to the limit or striving for some unattainable fitness ideal. It's about tapping into the joy and freedom of movement and how it can completely transform your life, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now I know what you might be thinking. I don't have time for this, or I'm just not a gym person, and that's totally okay. We're not talking about marathon training or spending hours at the gym. Unless that's your jam, then go for it. This is about finding small, sustainable ways to incorporate movement into your daily routine. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of intentional movement can make a world of difference. So put on some music that lights you up and dance like nobody's watching in your living room. Find what feels good in your body and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Let's talk about one of my favorite things in the world, learning. And no, I'm not talking about going back to school or cramming for exams, unless you want to, of course. I'm talking about the pure joy and excitement of expanding your mind, exploring new interests, and becoming a lifelong learner. When we commit to continuous learning, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become more adaptable, more creative, and more confident in our ability to navigate whatever challenges life throws our way. Plus, it's fun. Learning doesn't have to be formal or time-consuming. It's about being curious, asking questions, and following your interests. Maybe it's simply listening to an inspiring podcast on your commute, watching a thought-provoking documentary, or having a conversation with someone who has a different perspective than your own. Let's be honest, we've all been guilty of setting these huge, audacious goals, only to feel overwhelmed and discouraged when we don't achieve them overnight. But what if I told you there's a simpler, more sustainable way to achieve your dreams? It's all about the power of small, achievable goals. Think of it this way, instead of trying to climb Mount Everest in one go, which, let's be real, would be impossible, we break it down into smaller, more manageable base camps. Each base camp represents a milestone, a step closer to our ultimate goal. When we set small, achievable goals, we create a sense of momentum and progress. We start to see what we're capable of, and that builds confidence and motivation to keep going. So, what are some examples of small, achievable goals? Well, it could be anything that moves you closer to your bigger vision. If you want to write a book, maybe your small goal is to write for 30 minutes each day. These 5 simple habits, starting your day with intention, practicing gratitude, moving your body, learning something new, and setting small goals, can truly transform your life. Remember, big changes come from small steps. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little motivation today. See you in the next video, and until then, keep rising and thriving.